Today, we're checking out the Havit G180BT transparent RGB Bluetooth vibration gamepad, a controller with some great features. After using it for a few days, I'm pretty impressed, especially given the price. Let's start with the unboxing. Inside the box, you get the basics. First up, there's the controller itself, which is obviously the main attraction. Alongside it is a USB Type-C cable, which is super useful because it's not just for charging. You can also use it to connect the controller to your PC for a wired setup. You also get a phone holder, which is a nice bonus if you plan to use this controller with mobile games. It helps keep everything tidy and organized. Plus, there's a manual, a sticker, and a warranty card. Now let's talk about the design. This controller stands out with its clear body and RGB lighting. It has a modern look with the inner parts visible through the clear casing, which is pretty cool if you like techie designs. The RGB lighting adds a fun touch. There's something exciting about those glowing lights that makes the gaming experience more engaging. You can easily turn the RGB on or off with a button, so you can decide if you want those extra visuals or not. The lighting has two modes, static color or color cycling. While it's a bit of a bummer that you can't customize the colors more, having these two modes is still a nice feature, especially for the price. Turning the RGB off also helps boost your battery life. With the lights off, you're looking at around 10 hours of gameplay, which is pretty solid for any wireless controller. However, when the RGB lighting is on, battery life drops to about 5 to 7 hours, depending on the mode it's in. This gamepad uses Bluetooth 5.0, which is great because it gives you a stable and reliable connection with no noticeable lag. It supports connection from up to 10 meters away, so you can move around freely while gaming. I had no drops or disconnections, which is awesome for anyone who likes to be active while playing. One thing to remember, though, is that the controller doesn't come with a Bluetooth dongle, so whatever device you're using, whether it's your PC, Android phone, or iOS device, needs to have Bluetooth built in. If your PC doesn't have Bluetooth, you'll either need to buy a dongle or stick to the wired connection with the USB Type-C cable. The versatility of this controller is one of its strongest points. It works with Android, iOS, PC, and even consoles. Switching between different modes is easy using the button combinations listed in the manual. This makes it a great option if you play games on different platforms and don't want to buy separate controllers for each one. Uh, Personally, I tried it out on various Android games, emulators, and a few PC games, and I was really happy with how it performed. What's even better is that I didn't need to install any special apps or software to get it working. It connected to everything right out of the box, which is a huge convenience. I know some controllers require extra setup, but this keeps things simple. Let's talk about how it feels to play with this controller. The asymmetrical joysticks are comfortable to use, especially if you enjoy genres like shooters or racing games where precision matters. The buttons feel solid too. There's nice feedback when you press them, which is always helpful during fast-paced gameplay. The vibration feedback works well and it adds to the experience that whether you're shooting enemies or raid a track. It's not going to shake your room, but it's strong enough to feel the action in the game, which is a nice touch. Now let's address a couple of downsides. While the RGB lighting is fun, the fact that you can't change the colors might be a letdown if you like customizing your setup. You're limited to the default static or cycling modes. Also, there's no Bluetooth dongle included. If you plan to use this with a device that doesn't have Bluetooth, you'll either need to get one or just use the wired connection. Overall, I'd say the Havit G180BT is an excellent choice if you want an affordable gamepad that can handle a variety of gaming needs. It might not have all the fancy features of higher end controllers, but for the price, it delivers where it counts. If you're on the lookout for a versatile controller, definitely check this one out.